All right. Hey, morning party people. We are getting ready to start our journals for Wednesday. So if you are a part of the white group, congrats. You are in the right spot. Let's go ahead and get started. So we have this right here. This is an iguana. An iguana is it's a large reptile. It is a big lizard. We find them in warm and dry areas, hot and dry areas. They really like the heat. They like being outside, and they are very large. So we will take a look at these lizards this morning. So let's get started with green. Green is a group. So what category or group do we put an iguana into? So what does it have to do with? Well, we know that it has to do with reptiles or lizards. We also know that it has to do with maybe hot areas or warm areas. So go ahead and think about those as you guys answer for green. Now we're going to move on to blue. So blue is do. What do we do with an iguana, or what does an iguana do? So what does a reptile do? What do we know about the reptiles? What do we know about lizards? What do they eat? What do they do? And more specifically, you guys could look at, what is this little guy doing right here on this tree branch or on this tree trunk? So go ahead and think about that as you guys answer for blue. So next we're going to move on to eye, you guys. An eye is, what does it look like? Well, we have lots of cool pictures here to see what they look like. But let's think about first the size. So how big or small do you think an iguana is? Then let's look at the shape. So we have all kinds of different shapes here around the head, and we have different shapes here on the face, but we also have these different shapes going down the body. I also want to know, what color is it? So what color is the iguana? We have lots of different colors here that you guys can pick from. So next is wood, and what is it made of? So what is an iguana made of? Well, we know that an iguana is a living animal. It is just like you and I, so it probably has some things on the inside, kind of like we do, maybe like bones or blood or flesh or organs. So think about that as you guys answer for wood. Now we have pink, and pink is parts. So take a look at the body of this big iguana here, and take a look at the different parts of its body. And then what does it have on the end of its body here? Usually most reptiles have them. It is long, and it's on the very back end of their body. So go ahead and answer for pink. All right, guys, so now we have white, and white is where? So where would we see an iguana, or where would the iguana be? So remember, we said they're in hot, dry places or hot places. So think about somewhere that might be very warm or hot during this time of year, and maybe we could find an iguana there. Where else can we see them? We know that some people might have a lizard for a pet, so where could we find pets? Think about that as you answer for white. And last but not least, we have orange. Orange is, what else do we know? So what else do we know about this big, beautiful iguana? So we know that it could probably hunt for food. It might eat other animals, but it also might eat other plants. We know that it's here on land, but do we know if they swim or not? So these are some questions to think about as you guys answer for orange. And with that said, make sure when you guys get done this morning that you give yourself a big pat on the back. Sing a little song, do a little dance, whatever it is you can to celebrate another day's work done at your desk. With that said, have a great day, and we will catch up with you guys tomorrow for Thursday's journal. Bye.